lessons that I've learned in my 20s with you, to be sure that you're not making mistakes, and to be sure that you're learning from all of these experiences that I've had. Every skill that you're opportune to learn it to make two things happen for you. Number one, it's either going to bring you money or it will save you a lot of money. So every opportunity that you have to learn something, you better learn that skill. My love, do not ignore how you feel. Ignoring how you feel is so detrimental to your well-being, to your general well-being. Never you ignore how you feel. If it means you, I always talk about you sitting with pen and paper, because if I tag it at self-reflection, it sounds like something that is too big. Sit with yourself, get a pen, get paper, write down what is wrong with you, write down possible triggers, and try to solve those problems. If it's within your control, fine, control it. If it's not within your control, my love, please commit it to God. You are not in competition with anyone but yourself. Look, the greatest competition that you're supposed to have is trying to be better than who you are yesterday. That's it. I know, and this applies mostly to my gender, because most times we start to feel like we've made it in life when you've bagged the big dude, you've bagged the big boy that has the money, that has the bag. In fact, these days, if I look at someone and I see the only thing that we can ascribe to your name is I have a man, I don't even take you seriously. Not to say that I'm being proud, but I'm being proud. I don't even take you seriously. It might sound too technical, but I'm going to explain anyway. There will be times that you need to step out of the plan and look at other sides of the building, so you can figure out what's next. When you're building a house, quite alright, you would have your plan, you've done the whole paperwork with the architects and all of that, but there are certain times you could look around and be like,
I get the fact that, okay, I'm supposed to put ceiling boards here, but things have changed and I think I want to do a POP, or I want to do something else. I don't know if I'm making sense.
You need to watch this part again and actually think about it. There are times you need to step out, look around of that concrete plan that you have for yourself, and see that the way you've been running with things are too rigid, and right now you need to make changes to some of those things. That is only going to be possible when you have the ability to ask yourself sincere questions. That is only going to be possible when you know how to be 100%. I feel like I need to add 150% honest with yourself. If you do not know how to be honest with yourself, there are certain parts and certain phases of your life that you might struggle with. This one I had to really take a deep breath in, but it's the truth. At any point of your life, my love, at any stage of your life that you find yourself, you can always start again. I'm going to say this all over and over and over and over until it sinks in. At any point of your life that you catch yourself slipping, you catch yourself not moving according to that plan or that vision that you've had for yourself all along, it is okay for you to start all over again. Just be sure that this time you're starting all over afresh the right way. You're starting all over the proper way. Just be certain that this time you're giving yourself all the grace that you need in this world. You can always start again. I don't know who said that thing that once you've missed it, you've missed it. I get the fact that there are times it's like that, but then that's where God's grace becomes sufficient for us, because when He genuinely sees that you made that mistake and He can clearly see that you need help, your Father in heaven is not a wicked man. He is not a wicked God. Your Father is not a wicked God. He will help you. He will take your hands and He will guide you through it. So you can always start again. I can't count how many times I've fallen off and I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, I've broken off the streak. Which streak? Which streak? You can always start afresh. You not sharing too much with people is more of a blessing than we actually realize. Oversharing and overtelling, you have no idea. You will have to keep keeping up with yourself. You think keeping up with the Kardashians is a lot, Watch what happens to you when you start to overshare and you start to tell people a lot of things than what they actually need to know about you. When you will lose your mind is when this person in question surprisingly has retentive memory. When you think you've forgotten something, they will remind you and be like,
What about that thing that you were saying? Don't you remember?
Another thing that will blow your mind is when some of these people are not even asking you the things that you shared with them because they are actually caring and loving people. Some of them might be asking you these things because they want to be sure that their evil plans are working. So my love, that will be all for this video. Do well to do all that is necessary on any platform that you find this video. Remember to stay focused. Bye. Mwah.